Alright guys, I'm heading in. Just did the video earlier about the tree stand setup, my mobile setup. So I got all that on my back. I'm heading in. I'm gonna actually go sit even farther today because the tree that I want to sit in, the area that's in, it's kind of flooded. And I'm thinking they're gonna be a lot pushed into higher ground. They're either gonna be really, really deep on the other side where it's not flooded, but I can't get to. On the high ground, or they're going to be, well, they're going to be more in the marshes toward the opposite end of where I was sitting at. It's kind of tough to describe, but anyway, I'll let you know how things progress. Alright guys, it's about 6 o'clock. I'm actually in the tree now. I went to a couple spots. There was a couple hunters, and I think they're in a couple of the spots that I wanted to be in. There was a couple trucks in the parking lot, so I kind of went in deeper. I am looking at, I am right on the edge of the marsh. Okay, like that's flooded there, that's flooded there, it's flooded over there. A few days ago I was out that way. So I'm only like 3 sticks high. I've got like cover behind me with this. I didn't want to go too high. I've got cover in front of me here with this tree. And I'm hoping there's a trail, actually, if you can see it. There's a trail that goes right through here, right in front of me. Now, I don't know when or why they're coming. I suspect, well, I don't know. There are some like oak islands over there, some high spots. And deer will swim, and they'll hang out in those dry spots. So I'm kind of hoping on them kind of still hugging, hugging the marsh, the marshline area over here. So, okay, well, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to sit here and hope for the best. I kind of made a lot of noise getting into this tree. It's kind of a bigger tree. It's tough to tell, but it was a larger circumference tree. So I did a lot of clanging and banging and stuff that I probably shouldn't have done. But anyway, I'll let you know later. Bye. Okay, one more quick little thing. I've got a bottle with milkweed in it. Okay, now when I was on the ground, prevailing wind was going that way. Okay, I can it's kind of swirly. Now the thermals will change with milkweed. I don't know if you can see it. It's just really wispy stuff. If I let this go, whoop. See it? That's going to tell me, well, the wind's kind of swirling out here. That's going to tell me which way my scent is going to travel. I could feel like it's coming this way, but then, when it goes out a little bit, it could like dip down, and I'm thinking it's going to start going into that swamp over there too when it starts to cool down a little bit, because you get like the sea breeze effect. So it'll give you a better indication of exactly where your scent is going. So just because you think something on the ground may not be right, once you get up in a tree, you might be like, oh, the scent is kind of carrying over, where I need to. So I don't know, it's still kind of swirly, it's kind of windy. We'll see what happens, but I just wanted to kind of show you that milkweed being dropped. So later. Well, I got about a half an hour left. It's just me and the trumpeter swans. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them over there. There's a pair of them. Apparently they're having fun. They're fishing. They're fishing over here in this, not muck. So, I'm kind of hopeful for this place, whether it's an evening spot or a morning spot, but there are lots of trails here that I'm seeing. And I'm definitely going to keep this place in mind for a late season when this marsh is frozen over. And I'm going to be able to walk onto this marsh a little bit better and set up a little bit better. Plus a lot of this foliage is going to be down soonish. And it's going to be a lot more open. I'm going to have a lot more chances to sit a little bit deeper into the woods. I'm kind of exposed a little bit here. I'm going to be able to sit a little bit deeper into the woods and wait for them to come this way. I think this is going to be you know, every deer I see comes like from behind me, goes that way, okay, along this whole area that I hunt. And I think they kind of come from there and they kind of hook around, you know, they kind of hook around behind and come in behind me and then kind of go, you know, that way. So that's kind of what it's going to be. It's nice to know I'm not that far away from rednecks with Yahoo trucks. So anyway, if this doesn't pan out, I'm going to keep quiet for the next half hour here. That's the golden hour, I guess, or golden half hour. So thanks for tuning in. I don't know if this is kind of boring or not for you, but it just kind of gives you an idea of some of the swampy muck that you kind of get into or very close to have a chance. It's tough to see. Again, there's lots of trails here. It's very promising. Maybe I won't see anything tonight, but if I do, that's great. If not, thank you for tuning in to this riveting episode of Bow Hunting Soul. Remember, I'm going to put up another how I set up my tree stand episode. I kind of filmed that at lunch today, and that'll probably come out right after this one. So like, share, subscribe, and thank you for joining me in the tree. All right, talk to you later.